Hey guys, Taro here, bringing you a 1v1 today. We're on Crossroads. Actually, spawning on the top side is Maxtasy with OKW, who has Overwatch, for ground forces, and elite armored. On the bottom side is General-Polkovnik with Soviets, who's gone for armored assault. In terms of rankings, can't remember which way around. One's 110, the other's 120, so very even matchup between these two. We have a Kugel interrupting the construction here a bit.
Under attack! Enemy is alerted to our presence. Prepare for counter-strike.
Gonna go on the offensive here, not backcapping that corner point. Okay, some wire coming in on a bunch of stuff, lead to a bit of a slow start. It's going to be 4 conscripts for the general. Does have radio intercept, so keeping tabs on what Maxtasy is up to here. Would have heard no truck being produced yet.
Fire obstacle up.
Finds edge cap over here. And general really just trying to hunker down in the middle of the map. Oh boy, this is a really slow start to the match. Need to make sure you queue up a right-click drag command. Jump in cover after you complete construction on it. Looks like the radio intercept showing that some wires being constructed.
Ready for action.
Here comes the tech truck. Pretty normal build. 3 Fox on top of the Kugel. Here we go. 3.5 minutes in. We're getting some fighting finally. Early retreat there from Maxtasy.
Contact! Enemy infantry!
Not properly in cover with that Fox there. There he goes. A few more models moving in, but he's outnumbered 4-2. Squad's coming in from the sides, but they're too late getting here for Maxtasy. More combat engineers capping on edge. So far the Kugel's taken very little damage. The squad getting outnumbered 3-on-1, but it's a pretty solid incendiary grenade. A little bit slow dodging it. Empires get off their cover and get involved. Try to force these conscripts away a little bit faster. Another Molotov out. Maxtasy slow to dodge that one. Feels like Maxtasy very concerned, spending a lot on micro control on this Kugel, but so far it's taken almost 0 damage. There's always the threat of the Ura anti-tank grenade. You see him, he was winding up for another Molotov, but cancelled it. Here it comes again. And these are just pretty slow dodges overall on the Molotovs. So good engagements for a general, finding the superior numbers in basically every fight there. Actually just slow to bring troops in from the periphery to help in the fighting. We're on to detection mode now. I think the Kugel's still serving an important role in terms of combat. It's too early to put it on detection mode yet.
Task complete.
Forget about it. So yeah, he brings it into combat. That's good. Is still dominated. You have to worry as well because it's with the combat engineer capping over here, so easily could be a mine out on that side. Kind of needs to send his stern piles over there. The retreat, maybe looking to conserve some manpower. Does have healing up. Tier 3 is coming up now. Hasn't built it towards the edge of the base though, which is always a bit of a mistake. Gonna be able to reinforce off of it. And too timid to even push into the middle of the map here. Coming out here with the sweeper. Yep, I think that's good. Maybe just let the Kubel do the back capping. Send the sweeper forwards, make sure it's not going to run into any mines. That's an efficient use of its time. Good split of the tasks. Got one STG online now for Maxtasy. Going into a Raketin.
Orders complete. Target secured.
Kubel into the middle though. Of course, General having gone for healing and AT grenades. Had a little bit of extra resources spent on that instead of going straight for a light vehicle, but still going to hit a T-70 at a pretty early timing here. Another solid incendiary grenade there. MG struggling a little bit in this positioning. There's just so much cover around. Squad able to jump back into the building. Oh my goodness. Wow. He went for mobilized reserves. I was like, hey, what did I hear? Did he just complete the upgrade? He went for mobilized reserves. And he upgraded his conscripts. Can't remember the last time I saw anybody use that.
Enemy forces capturing supply sector.
Conscripts trying to ooh around the corner on this machine gun. Should be able to get a Molotov off on it. Hard retreating. A lot of squads very low here for General, but he's got a tremendous amount of manpower. Surprised we haven't seen anything from tier 2 yet. Finds the in-construction flak base and it's taking a bit of damage. Only a little bit though. Just full retreats. So many resources to spend. It's just generally like not a very good use of your resources. Unless you're staying on this tech, maybe building like WSU-76. We're going for some kind of weird penal build or something. It's just, you know, save your resources. Build tier 4. Wait a little bit longer. And so far, General not really using much, but yeah, now he's ticking up, so gave him 7-man conscripts for like 3 minutes extra. Not really worth spending your resources on that.
We are losing territory.
Almost like a relic of previous builds, you know. Used to be that you had to buy this, you couldn't, you didn't get it for free for tier 4. Big old blob of cons now. Got a maximum to back it up as well, but it's going out to the far edge by itself. Instead of using it to support his troops. Got Obers in construction next. Cleared off those Soviet sandbags through the middle of the map, so a good position for Maxtasy. But really just camping out the middle of the map. Both these players doing very few moves away from the middle of the map, which is very unusual because the high fuel points are on the corners of the map. Usually we would see a lot of harassing play, cut-offs, stuff like that, but it's just been fighting in the middle of the map from heavy cover basically the whole match so far. Very limited. Taking things slow again, just building a big old wall of sandbags. Quite easy, I think, for these kind of sandbags to backfire. but alright. Infantry support gun now for Maxtasy. Very low casualty games so far. You know, losing 11 models in 11 minutes. Not much fighting has really been happening, so plenty of manpower means you can usually squeeze in an extra support weapon here or there. Now coming out to the edge. There's a incendiary grenade, more reinforcements coming in. I can't believe you didn't trigger that shoe mine. There it goes now, but only gets one squad. Doesn't even suppress them. Where's that Kugel at?
Prepare for combat.
Way out the back. Needs to be like sitting behind this shrub line on detection mode, seeing what's coming from where. Could help out with the ISG that's freshly arrived now as well. Yeah, just a very static gameplay style for both players. Here comes the ISG now. Pretty solid first hit. Squads coming around the corner. P4 in the build. 12 minutes 50. Fast for a P4. Oh, fuel costing light vehicles. Basically no fuel harass. Just, you know, losing a couple strategic points maybe. That was an extremely stable fuel control. Corrective grenade doesn't quite work out there. Tries to crawl around the corner. This is again where the detection coup would really come in handy, so he'd know where that machine gun was. It was out here stalling, but outnumbered 3-on-1. Unable to win. Could be a fine time to just like run a squad down the middle of the map, go for a cutoff. Oh, the 3 conscripts and a machine gunner on this side. How much could really be defending the cutoff? Not much, right? Need to get those sweepers out as well, though. Could be some mines out here. A bit of a siege coming down on the HQ. Activated the sustained fire early on as well, expecting some kind of counter push. HQ getting pressured, but P4 is coming around the corner on it. The conscripts, a few of them have moved away from the area. As this gets decrewed. P4 not immediately killing off these. Here he goes now, I think. This is a mistake. Conscripts ooh-ahing onto it. Hard to see its health under the death counter. Conscripts getting out of there. So is the P4 though. Probably could have stayed in there. Got the decrew again, but he's playing it safe. Maxtasy. Anything we've learned from this game? This player's not really taking big risks. Capping on the opposing side. With no resistance. Second assist for a general. So ISG's coming right the way forwards. Getting back at base, can't return fire. Sandbagging away. Wire to counter the sandbags. Mine triggering over here. T-34 is accidentally on prioritized vehicles there. Delaying its fire a bit. So T-34-85 for General. Always a solid option. You do have the loiter in this commander as well, which is typically a pretty strong option. HQ is back to full strength. Second Raketen coming in from Maxtasy. I think I saw briefly, yeah, a second truck as well, so looks like it's going to be a stall for the King Tiger from here. Double AT guns on both sides. Still got their Kubel out back, really should be using it on detection mode. I think this style of gameplay does typically favor Soviets. Just to have more tricks up their sleeve. Got the flare from the mortar to help provide vision. The resist barrage, very good for some extra indirect fire, good at nuking away enemy support weapons. Conscripts with very little bleed. And typically like a little bit more efficient in terms of pop cap. Squeezing a slightly larger army. Oh, there we go. Raketen down straight away. Second Raketen's coming in. About the doubles this. Looking to knock it out. He lost vision though. Raketen's still up for grabs down there. Is he going to pick it up with these stern pies? I don't know. Oh, that was a bit of a dangerous one. Wow, I thought maybe the second snare wouldn't come off there. Does crew it with the stern pyros. Pretty expensive in the long run. Gets up the back. ISG's up to Vet 2 already, by the way. Solid performance. Obers really need to get involved in some of this fighting though. They've been out on this flank doing nothing for ages. This is that shot with the Raketen, unfortunate. Okay, the side angle for the Obers pays off. That Maximus pretty low. Gets the decro on it. He could have merged into it. I think it was on 4 models. This is very risky, this kind of push though with the P4. Has to back away. Easily could be mines up here as well, you know. You gotta always bring up the sweeper if you're making a play like that. And just with the 6-man Soviet weapon teams, you know, they take so long to decrew. That kind of aggression usually isn't rewarded unless you got some kind of ace up your sleeve like the artillery from Elite Armored or something like that. And help pressure this, force them away or decrew them. KD again. Definitely heated up. What was it? 11 kills at 11 minutes. Now 52 in the next 9. So definitely gameplay's starting to go in the right direction. Could be a bit of a crush here. It's pretty good usually when they're against a wall like that. Work a bit better. You don't have like a full head of steam up and moving rapidly. Okay, rolling in here. Maxim very isolated. Doubles this backup base healing. Maxim getting decrewed now. P4 overlooking the area. Is he going to steal it? Is he going to salvage it? Is he going to kill it? Nothing yet. seeing more flares go up. I think I briefly saw a flare. Looks like the general saving up for the IS-2. Half command point away from that now. Looks like he was going to try salvage it there, but interrupted by the T-34. 14 kills versus 9. P4's a little bit of an edge. 2 of those machine gun models out on negative cover there. Attack rounds, okay, there they are, and they both connect.
Why are they shooting at us?
P4 is definitely feeding these this a bit of vet. More than what the Raketans have got so far. Just got to be careful, you know, once they get vet too. The AT guns really come alive, they get that reload rate bonus.
Another IS-2 heavy tank is ready for deployment.
And the IS-2's on the field for the general. Is sending the AT gun back constantly. You have the option of, you know, merging, keeping it on the field and retreating a conscript instead. I don't know if I've seen almost any merge. Maybe none so far from general, so maybe that's something you could do to soup up his gameplay a bit. Really wants to kill this HQ on the cutoff though. You definitely get that feeling. Tanks are rolling in here now. Getting on the corner in a bit of trouble, but so is the T-34 actually. And down goes the T-34. Raketten decrewed as well. Oh, brings in the loiter now. It's going to zone the units. Give some time to maybe recrew the Raketten. I think General needed to pop up a flare when he was making that move, right? Flare on the mortar. Give direct line of sight. Don't have to attack around with your AT guns. Can see the Rakettens coming, stuff like that. Gonna go for a quad to take care of those planes next time they show up. Just getting some vet actually shooting down these planes. Planes now timing out. Oh, spoke too soon. Squad came into the target zone.
Off track here.
Why isn't he shooting? Well, as soon as it did line up a shot, it got it. Maxtasy going for a Panther here. Not stalling straight for the King Tiger. Well, I don't think that's a very good idea. King Tiger is like one of the only things that can really like bleed Soviet squads and team weapons effectively. And the Panther,
The enemy has taken our supply
the IS-2's already got a vet head start on it, so it's going to, you know, get to the vet 2 range bonus early. Just makes it so hard for the Panther. Can sometimes work if you've got strong indirect fire or very strong infantry, but you know, the Obers haven't vetted up much yet. So yeah, not a huge fan of the Panther in this scenario. Might as well just stall up for the King Tiger. Maybe if the Raketten have been destroyed over here and you're lacking AT, I could understand it a bit more, but with 2 Rakettens should be able to stall against just the lone IS-2 since that T-34-85 had died. Smoking into the center. It's going to be a Katyusha next for General. Makes sense. Brings a healthy number of support weapons. I'll take care of them. A lot of them camped in the middle area of the map.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
Double AT guns rotating for the Panther.
300 points remaining.
Bit of a slow reaction.
Rocket launcher on the field.
Take too much damage though. Looks like General trying to do some attack rounds. Okay, here comes the first Katyusha. Going out the back. Losing some units just because there are some troops coming out of base. That was a reasonable start. Maxtasy expecting it to be on the forward for Kitten, but quite a lot further back in reality. Comes in for some attack rounds into the smoke, holds on to the VPs a little bit longer. General quite a bit up, at 100 points ahead on the VP scores. Maxtasy pretty close to the population limit, so is General. Building a second mortar now. Have this coming in for a base inspection. Don't do it, buddy. 3 mines right on the base entrance. What have you really got to benefit from? Like, it's not playing against US forces. There's no squishy ambulance in base. Definitely Maxtasy taking some cavalier risks. Not sweeping diligently enough. And General just content to camp it out. Not even really branching out to deny these resources. A little bit confused by the second mortar, if I'm honest. Katyusha, 1 mortar and double Zispera should be enough indirect generally for a 1v1. Unless your opponent has really got something crazy in their composition. Really wants to chip away at that HQ. I think ideally probably be poking the IS-2 forwards, finding the Kessen position and then nuking them close range with a Katyusha. Why going off over here?
We are losing supplies to the enemy.
It's too wayward with its shots. Okay, he's coming in with the Panther from the side. Rakitten has been decrewed up here. Doesn't look like there are any mines, but these choke points, very common mining location. Base MG's revealing the Panther here. He's going to kill off the Rakitten. Maxtasy's building a howitzer. I mean, I can definitely understand it against what General's doing here, camping in the middle. How he is going to bust through things quite a lot. And, you know, given how timid General is, only got 1 IS-2, not really playing that aggressively with it, I don't think he really needs that second Rakitten. See, hopping down the plains, but again, not coming forwards with a sweeper at all. Make an aggressive play like this. Gotta bring the sweeper up. Shooting down the planes. The quad and the IS-2. See that quad on the field. Don't really want to be just like chucking this out. Make sure I at least get like one pass of damage off on one of their vehicles to make it worthwhile. But how he's up. There's another Katyusha. There's a lot of scatter. Going down the middle of the map now. Okay, loiter this time from General. Shutting down this infantry assault. Looking for a snare on the Panther, don't find it. I'm looking for a Howie barrage. Quite a lot of action on the field though, moving around. Makes it harder to find. So he's going after the mortar back here though. He's doing a good job so far. Flat base trying to shoot down these loiter planes. Oh, is this the end of the P4? Yep. IS-2 doesn't miss that opportunity, gets the kill on the P4. Worth sending the ISG back to heal up now. Don't really want to lose that Vet 3. 40% barrage recharge timer. Yeah, almost nothing from that first barrage. Here comes the Katyusha. Flare up first. But the ISG had backed away already. So this isn't going to hit much. Is it the first shot? Maybe the Panthers landed on the IS-2, maybe the second. Has to disengage quickly though, too many snaring units nearby. AT guns under pressure though from the infantry. Screen is hoping to apply a bit of bleed here. Another look at the KD, it's almost equalized. General has really been playing efficiently, letting his vehicles do the damage. Now he's ready to go again.
We need to re-establish our supply lines.
Okay, bring in the quad to help with the fight. General has pushed in on this side, stealing away a few more resources from Maxtasy. Now he's going after the mortar. Wow. Second shells. The dream shot. Straight decrew on it. That was the vetted mortar as well. Still up for grabs, hasn't been destroyed yet. He's going to take a little bit of risk going for the recruit. I thought that was going to get him. Katyusha's coming quite far forwards this time round for a closer range barrage, and there we go. IS-2's Vet 2. That range bonus that no longer outranges it. Saw the Panther coming, decided to cut that barrage short. Understandable. General with a healthy amount of float now could replace his IS-2 even. Flares again. Maybe the tail end of the flare. Allowing some extra shots off.
The enemy has taken our supply sector.
Panther's armor holds up. It's just a slow grind. Maxtasy losing this inch by inch. Coming out to the edge. Over's got a decent amount of vet on them. Now he's ready to fire again. Funnel grenade not really landing clean there. Stern pies took too much damage on approach there. Only vet 2 still the stern pies. What was this there? Oh, is this the end of the Panther now? Stern pies dead. Panther one shot. IS-2's making a play. There is a mine, but it gets detected by the sweeper. Good play from General. Misses that shot. Didn't keep chasing. Here he goes. Oh, bounces. And he's not going to chase any further. She's just ready to fire. I think if it was me, I'd keep going. Go for the kill. Katyusha barrage, nuke this Raketin off. No snaring squads nearby. Wouldn't expect mines to be all the way out the back here. So, General, playing it safe, letting Maxtasy off the hook there. For a base barrage, I think. General's getting out of there fast. Is he trying to target this entrance? The shells are scattering on this side. No, just big scatter. Sure. Creeping barrage onto the howitzer. Scale of the rockets not the best in terms of how they lined up. Do get the ISG though. Maxtasy kind of close to the King Tiger now, a little bit low on manpower, but hasn't really got much done with any of, well, with his current army. So maybe the King Tiger's going to bail him out. Probably should have been that instead of the Panther. But these things happen. Just got to keep on playing. There's enough saved up for a sector assault.
Enemy forces capturing supply sector.
Okay, brings in the loiter. Panther nearly dead. Might be one shot here. No, yes, out of control. I think the Panther's armor didn't do too much there, but these are highly vetted up Zis now with a pin bonus, so you would expect them to pin a decent amount. Howie coming down now. Double Zis on the dodge. Loiter's shot down. If you had any other squad over here, it would be a pretty good time to go for capture, go for the triple cap, try to close the game out here, but it's the repair unit. Man, a little bit low on munitions to use vehicle crew repairs as well, so understand it. Again, going for the creeping barrage. Didn't repair up the LEFH at all. Doesn't have stern pies anymore, so He's kind of chipping away at it back there. Weapon health is now very low, as we can see.
Losing territory.
Next barrage will probably get it, unless another Sturmpo is constructed. Speed boosting out of there. Definitely worth taking that precaution. Okay, the mortar destroyed now by the Raketen. Ice-2's healthy again.
Our territory is falling into enemy hands.
Rebuild on the mortar for General. He really wants
Ready for combat.
the double mortars, huh?
We have an isolated sector.
Thought maybe even just go for like a T-34-76. Just try and ram the King Tiger or something. Coming from a side angle. Ram it. Try slam it before it starts to vet up. We've got a huge surplus of resources like this. You can kind of afford to throw a tank away like that. Instead, the tug of war over the central VP continues. Definitely think there have been a few more opportunities to go for the edge cap as well for General. Power coming down in the zone though. Creeping barrage out the back once more. And this time it's completely destroyed. Ice-2 will have the range advantage of the King Tiger. King Tiger with the penetration advantage.
The enemy is taking
Good job hiding on the edge here, away from the attack grounds a bit. Capping on this side. Has left this side open. Quad still damaged. Waiting for repairs and base. Gonna have to send some troops over there. So only a few points draining from Maxtasy. Now the drain gonna be back on General. Even though he's got a massive army size lead. Solid incendiary there. Can feel free to throw those liberally. Not like saving up for the loiters doing much at the moment with the quad on the field. The kitten goes down pretty quickly and then destroyed thereafter. There's a retreat though from the conscripts in the middle. Taking any risks, General. I'm going to go on 2 times speed here for a bit. Classic Crossroads marathon match we're seeing here. Really long game. Neither player able to set up a triple cap for very long at all. Constant 1 point being decapped. Do have a muni cash out for General, makes sense. Execution to the base. Really good results actually. I don't think it wiped a squad, just maybe killed some medic models. Still pretty good. Maxtasy, you do have the Goliath as an option as well. Can't forget that. Maybe try sneaking a Goliath onto like a capture point here on one of these craters. Look for a squad wipe. Could be fun. Now somehow General's allowing a triple cap to happen here. No, not quite. repairs on General's tank are very slow with just the one combat engineer, but that's what he's got room for in his composition. Would have heard the Panther on the radio intercept there, so have to be sharp with the double zis positioning for sure. Landing some solid hits there on the Zis. Okay, here we go, Panther making a move on the quad. Double Zis are there, only one's facing the right way, and the Panther misses the kill shot. Absolute heartbreaker for Maxtasy. Jams the capture there with the combat engineers. Okay, we do have the Kubo on detection mode behind the house in the middle now. About time. Maxtasy is using smoke pretty well. Does seem to be sowing some fear into General. Definitely not commanding as much map control as he should have. But it's a solid Katyusha barrage there. ISG decrewed. And destroyed. It's going to make it a lot easier for his double Zis now. Puts that back at base as well. He's not giving any chances for that Panther to find it. And the repairs quite slow, just relying on that one mechanized truck at the moment. Maxtasy really hurting in terms of upkeep. He's actually fallen behind the Soviet player who's playing with conscripts. Not something you ever want to see when you're playing as Axis. Kintoga really hasn't got a chance to stretch his legs. Only 7 kills so far.
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
Attack grounding there. Purposefully attack grounding. There goes another squad. Fox Trinity is down. Branching out to do some more capping now. Ober's going for the other side, and the Obers are kind of getting close to V5 now. Passive sprint, always a powerful capping tool. My engineers have to get out of there sharply. Shreya Panzer headquarters this time around. Ooh, IS-2 getting some nasty shots in there. MG down. Got a good rate of fire on this now. So General, we've essentially got twice the army that Maxtasy has right now. Deal with the overs. Maxtasy going to try squeezing another Panther. Looks like he's going to go for some kind of big armored all-in push. In the meantime though, draining out pretty fast, doesn't have many capping units. Maxtasy bring in the loiter. I think this is too early. Good pass though on the IS-2. Kubel dead. Kintoga just going head to head with the AATs here. Getting a lot on it. Decrewed them both though with that final shot. Wow. Panthers charging ahead, both decrewed. The snare is winding up. Ice 2's going to win this one. And Tiger's coming back in. Kill off the double Zis, that would be pretty good. There's one. And there goes another.
We are losing territory.
Second Panther's coming in now. Ice 2 missing its first shot somehow there. And its second. And Tiger on spearhead mode now. Considering going for an Ura, but yeah, gets shut down. Panther's going in now. A few mines down in very defensive spots. Oh, a bit of blocking stops his own conscripts. Panther's coming through here, hits the mine. Main gun critted though on the Ice 2. He's not going to be able to kill the Panther. But the Panther's not going to kill the Ice 2 either. T-34 rolling off the production line. He queued up 3 of them.
The enemy has 75 points remaining.
Take this time to kill off the cache. The Panthers. Oh, T-34 gets a first shot and penetrates. He's going for the King Tiger next. King Tiger still on spearhead mode there. Breaks it now.
Our territory is falling into enemy hands.
Backing up to the Fausting squad. T-34 bouncing. King Tiger's keeping its armor facing up.
We have a new T-34 standing by.
And that's going to be it.
The enemy has destroyed one of our vehicles. The enemy has taken our supply sector.
Pushing his luck there, going for the King Tiger afterwards. But, you know, General does have so many resources floating. He can afford to throw away a unit like that. No problem. Good dodge on the bundle grenade there, and General's just thundering out T-34s. Full steam ahead on production. Obviously, the easiest choice would be to go for an SU-85 and just blast the King Tiger from range. And he's only got room in his pot for one anyway, but he's going to have like them queued up, I suppose, so as soon as he loses one, another one will instantly pop out again, which can help keep the pressure up. Meanwhile, Maxtasy. Oh, okay, well now he's got room for another one because he's just lost his conscripts. Okay, T-34 is now flanking. King Tiger in some trouble. Oh, bouncer-holics though. Nice 2 rolling in behind this as well. Bounce, 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 bounce. Hasn't been on the rear armor for many of those shots, but finally gets the kill off there. Those 2 could stick around for kill. He's going to throw in the towel there. Yeah, I think General could have closed the show on this a lot earlier than this. I think, yeah, Maxtasy making a major wrong turn going for that Panther when the Ice 2 was on the field. Instead of just stalling out for the King Tiger there and then. Would have made such a big difference this game. Having that King Tiger earlier we saw, you know, just getting plenty of squad wipes, applying a lot of bleed. Panther wasn't really up to much. But yeah, I think General could have closed the show with a little bit more aggressive capping. There weren't too many threats to him. Had like about, 20, 30 population advantage for a huge proportion of this game, but didn't manage to close the show earlier than this. But yeah, both players really entrenched in the middle of this map. Didn't see much harassing play. Like maybe the last 10 minutes of the game, we started to see players go for the edge a bit more. But before then, the first 40 minutes of the game was almost entirely in the middle of the map. And the General was taking it out. Had the double Zis, the mortar with the flares providing the intel. Helped out a lot. Maxtasy losing those stern piles at a bad timing. Not being able to repair that howitzer back up. That was a painful loss. I think he already had a mechanized truck up at that stage, right? The walking Stuka, maybe a better choice than the howitzer if you've already got the mechanized truck up. But all right, that's all right. But yeah, overall, would like to see both players pushing the action a bit more instead of just sandbagging up and camping. Would have been a little bit more exciting for us. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like what can be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.